Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Ranking the Beatles. This is where I rank every UK Beatles release from my least favorite track to my favorite track. Today, I will be tackling kind of an oddity in the Beatles catalog, Magical Mystery Tour. This was originally released in the UK as an EP soundtrack to the film. The movie soundtrack only had 6 songs, which are the first 6 tracks listed. In the United States, Capitol distributed this as a full 33 1/3 long player, where they took some singles and B-sides and made it a proper full-length album. This is the one instance where the UK has since adopted what Capitol did. And this is kind of the standard track listings. There are 11 songs, all original. I'll be ranking my least favorite to my favorite. We'll start with number 11, George Harrison's Blue Jay Way. Kind of a dreary song. Not one that I turn to. Kind of meanders. There's a fog upon the rain. There's definitely 10 songs better than this. My number 10 is what you're hearing right now, and I should probably turn it off before YouTube takes this off for copyright. But that is the instrumental track, the only instrumental track on a Beatles album, Flying. In the movie, it's a pretty cool sequence. It's like this kaleidoscopic color coming in and out as they're traveling via tour bus across the countryside. If you haven't seen the movie Magical Mystery Tour, you should. It was made for TV. It's an hour long. Critically panned. Fans hated it as well. I personally love it. I think it's a real joy to watch. All right, number 9, All You Need Is Love. This was a single that came out around the same time. They did a television shot for it with a bunch of celebrity musicians singing the refrain, "All you need is love." Yeah, I don't know. I love the opening with the French national anthem, that trumpet fanfare, but it's a song I don't really gravitate towards. All right, number 8. It's going to be Hello, Goodbye. Fun, catchy little ditty, but, it doesn't really go anywhere. I hate the ending, too. And it's like, hello, hello. I wish they would have just cut that part at the end. But it's still, it's a great song. It's a classic Beatles track, and it was a single. All right, number 7. This one's kind of a guilty pleasure. This is one of those Paul McCartney music hall songs, like When I'm 64 and Honey Pie off of the White Album. Paul's father was a big band leader, so he has kind of a soft spot for some of these songs. And throughout his solo career, he's put some of these types of songs in sporadically. I really like it. I think probably a lot of people rank it as the worst song on the record, but it's a fun one. You'll find it frequently on my Beatles playlists. So your mother should know. And I love the da 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 da. I always love when bands do that. Beach Boys do that. Turtles do that. I love that. All right, number 6. I would consider this top 6 like Murderer's Row of like some of the greatest Beatles songs of all time, which is why this U.S. release was a game changer to this EP, and it really is I would say in the top 5 best Beatles albums because of these 6 songs. So we got the title track, Magical Mystery Tour. I love that opening. And the harmonies that roll up. I love the effects that they have on the vocals, and there's like phasers and super catchy song. There's not a whole lot to it, and I love Paul's vocals. The Magical Mystery Tour. He's just really singing all out, and I just love it. Almost like Oh Darling, just going for it. It's a Magical Mystery Tour. Even though there's not a whole lot to the song, it's uplifting. Great for biking if you want to kind of rev yourself up. All right, number 5. Number 5, Baby You're a Rich Man. How does it feel to be one of the beautiful people? And I love this like backward sounding. It's like a snake charmer, like some type of Indian wind instrument. Love this song. And I guess this is like 2 songs that John was writing that he hadn't quite finished and just kind of mashed them together. And, you know, we've talked about that with A Day in the Life, which was a Paul half-finished song and a John half-finished song. But this was like two fragments that John had. And I just love this song. Absolutely love it. All right, number 4, The Fool on the Hill. Another song that features a wind instrument, the recorder. It's a beautiful Paul ballad, and it's a very underrated song. And it has just such a nice, relaxed feel to it. And then when he's doing like his yodel in the middle, it's just so joyous. I just love this song, The Fool on the Hill. All right, the top 3. Boy, these 3 songs would be in my top 10 favorite Beatles songs. That's how strong the top 3 is. So I could switch these around in any order, any given day. But number 3 is going to be Strawberry Fields Forever. Maybe at times my favorite song off this album. Love everything about it. The Mellotron introduction, the production on the voice, let me take you down, the drumming by Ringo, and then that living is easy with eyes closed, misunderstanding all you see. It's just such a beautiful melody, but it's strange at the same time. It's a perfect song. But it has to be. Today's number 3, okay? And my number 2 today, we're going to go with I Am the Walrus. Once again, this could be my favorite song off this album on any given day. Just such a great John song. So weird, but fun. The production is epic. The lyrics are just insanity. I remember in 8th grade we had to do a presentation on our favorite song, and I chose I Am the Walrus, and all my classmates, including the teacher, just looked at me really weird. And this was kind of before the revival of interest in the Beatles, so like early 90s. But yeah, that at one point was my favorite song. Which means number 1, yeah, we're going to go with the old chestnut here, Penny Lane. It's honestly the most perfect pop song. It's got these Baroque elements to it. It's a fantastic song, and it's my favorite song off of the Magical Mystery Tour, in an album crowded with favorites. So there it is. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time for another edition.